What is going on, FlickPop fans? Get ready because we've got a whirlwind of news hitting you fast. First up, the Trump family is in the spotlight again, but this time it's all about adorable family resemblances. We're talking about Chloe Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Vanessa Trump's youngest daughter, and the striking photos that show she's a total mini-me of her mom. Is it pure genetics, or is there more to this uncanny likeness? We've got the exclusive details on Chloe's 11th birthday, and the family's celebrations that have everyone talking about this mother-daughter duo. But the family connections don't stop there. We're shifting gears to a much more serious topic as we delve into the complex world of public health and politics. This segment explores the alleged war on public health waged by Big Pharma and figures like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. during the Trump administration. We'll uncover how institutions meant to protect us were allegedly gutted and how distrust was exploited to dismantle critical health organizations. Get ready for a deep dive into policies, purges, and the profound impact on public well-being. Speaking of public health and political figures, did Donald Trump and RFK Jr. really hide a link between alcohol and cancer? We're fact-checking the claims that a government-funded report was buried and examining the accusations of anti-alcohol lobbyists. Was this a deliberate attempt to keep Americans in the dark, or is there more to the story behind the alcohol intake and health study? We're cutting through the noise to bring you the facts on this controversial health debate. And finally, we're heading into the world of digital assets and legal battles. Donald Trump is taking on the New York Times in a massive $15 billion defamation lawsuit, alleging the newspaper harmed his Trump Memecoin and Truth Social. We're breaking down the claims, the Epstein letter controversy, and how this legal fight could impact the political and crypto landscapes. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these explosive stories. Mini-me alert, Chloe Trump's striking resemblance to mom Vanessa. Get ready for some adorable family vibes. President Donald Trump might be a public figure, but to his grandchildren, he's simply grandpa. And his youngest granddaughter, Chloe Trump, the 11-year-old daughter of Donald Trump Jr. And Vanessa Trump is capturing attention for all the right reasons. Her recent birthday photos have sparked a buzz, revealing an uncanny likeness to her mother, Vanessa Trump, proving she's a true mini-me. On her 11th birthday, both Donald Trump Jr. and Vanessa Trump took to social media to share heartfelt tributes, while Don Jr.'s post featured mostly him and Chloe, showcasing their father-daughter bond. Vanessa's carousel highlighted Chloe in solo shots. It's in these images, and when compared side by side with Vanessa, that the striking resemblance becomes undeniable. This isn't the first time the Trump Jr. children have shown distinct resemblances to one parent over the other. Donald Trump III and Spencer Trump lean towards their father, while Tristan Trump favors Vanessa. Kai Trump, the eldest grandchild, is a blend, but Chloe's likeness to Vanessa is particularly noteworthy. Beyond the genetics, Chloe is also proving to be an adventurous spirit, following in her family's active lifestyle. Photos from a recent trip to Trump Turnberry in Scotland show Chloe and her brother Spencer enjoying golf with their grandpa, alongside activities like horseback riding and archery. Even Vanessa's current beau, golf legend Tiger Woods, might find himself offering some golfing tips to Chloe and her sister Kai, given Vanessa's own passion for the sport. This visual connection between Chloe and Vanessa has fans buzzing online, with many commenting on the strong genes at play. It's a heartwarming glimpse into the Trump family, showcasing the unique bonds and striking resemblances that make each member stand out. But family resemblance is just the beginning of our news cycle today. Next, we're diving into a much darker, more serious story about the alleged manipulation of public health institutions. Public health under siege, Big Pharma, RFK Jr., and Trump's alleged war on health institutions. As the 11th wave of COVID-19 hit the U.S., the very institutions designed to protect public health were found to be severely weakened. Pharmacies struggled to stock essential boosters, the CDC faced political interference, and the FDA imposed restrictions on vaccines with questionable justifications. This wasn't an accident. It's described as the result of two powerful forces converging: Big Pharma's profit-driven approach during the pandemic and the actions of Donald Trump's administration, particularly figures like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who allegedly leveraged public distrust to dismantle health organizations. The narrative suggests that the U.S. health system prioritizes profits and politics over genuine human need. A pivotal moment highlighted is the August 2025 attack at CDC headquarters, which allegedly provided cover for a significant purge. CDC Director Susan Monarez was reportedly fired for resisting White House pressure and was replaced by Jim O'Neill, an executive with no public health background but strong loyalty. Simultaneously, at the FDA, access to mRNA vaccines was restricted to older adults or those with chronic conditions, leading pharmacies to deny shots or require prescriptions, effectively rolling back mass vaccination efforts during a critical surge. Furthermore, RFK-Jr. is accused of replacing the entire CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP, appointing new members with views aligned with vaccine skepticism. This alleged systematic dismantling was reportedly facilitated by Big Pharma's influence during the pandemic, which saw massive investment in mRNA technology, while other crucial public health measures like ventilation and mask standards were deprioritized. The report criticizes the marketing of vaccines as miracle cures without acknowledging their limitations in providing long-term immunity against all infections, a nuance lost in public messaging. This erosion of trust, coupled with a policy focus on pharmaceutical products over comprehensive public health strategies, created vulnerabilities that anti-vaccine networks exploited. The consequences are dire, including overcrowded ICUs, preventable deaths, and stalled research into critical diseases like cancer and HIV. These critical issues in public health demand your attention, but we're not done uncovering the controversies. Next, we're tackling a specific claim about health warnings and political interference. Did Trump and RFK-Jr. truly bury a cancer link? Stay tuned. Fact or fiction? Trump, RFK-Jr., and the alcohol cancer report controversy. Accusations have surfaced claiming the Trump administration deliberately buried a government-funded report linking alcohol consumption to cancer, sparking warnings of harm to the American public. However, a closer look reveals that this narrative is built on half-truths and a mischaracterization of the report and its origins. The report itself, commissioned by the Biden administration in 2022, was part of a process questioned for its inherent biases. The core issue isn't about silencing findings, but rather the administration's skepticism towards a study whose authors allegedly sought to influence the upcoming dietary guidelines. Public health organizations have long acknowledged the link between alcohol and cancer. Warnings have been present in dietary guidelines since 1980, and the 2020 version noted that even moderate drinking may increase the risk of death from various causes, including cancer. The draft of the alcohol intake and health study is readily available online, and its findings have been widely reported by major publications like Vox and the New York Times. Therefore, the claim that the administration is preventing Americans from accessing this information appears unfounded. The controversy deepens when examining the composition of the study's drafting committee. None of the 6 members are dietitians or nutritionists. Instead, they are experts with a history of advocating against alcohol consumption. This lack of diverse expertise, particularly from nutrition professionals, and the committee's formation under the Interagency Coordinating Committee on the Prevention of Underage Drinking, ICCPUD, an entity focused on underage drinking rather than general dietary guidelines, raise questions about the report's objectivity. The report's project director, Alicia Sparks, also has a past role with the Alcohol Policy Alliance, an organization advocating for reduced drinking, further highlighting potential conflicts of interest that were not adequately addressed. This deep dive into health policy has revealed some serious questions about transparency and bias. But our news doesn't stop there. Prepare for a high-stakes legal battle as Donald Trump sues a major newspaper over alleged damage to his Memecoin. Trump vs. NYT, a $15 billion lawsuit over Memecoin defamation. Donald Trump has launched a massive $15 billion defamation lawsuit against the New York Times, NYT, alleging that the newspaper's reporting has severely damaged the reputation of his Trump Memecoin, Truth Social, and the broader Trump organization. Filed in a Florida court, the lawsuit centers on accusations that the NYT published multiple harmful and false statements, including those related to controversial birthday letters sent to Jeffrey Epstein, which Trump denies authoring. The suit further alleges that the NYT acted as a ringleader for alleged election interference by legacy media during the 2024 election, labeling the publication a full-throated mouthpiece for the Democratic Party. Trump's legal team claims the newspaper's editorial practice has devolved into industrial-scale defamation and libel against political opponents. The lawsuit specifically targets a book and 3 articles published before the election, describing them as false, malicious, defamatory, and disparaging. The New York Times has extensively covered Trump's Memecoin, detailing concerns about foreign-based investors, investor losses, and characterizing the crypto enterprise as a muzzle velocity for corruption. Notably, one of the largest buyers of the Trump Memecoin is Chinese crypto billionaire Justin Sun, who received financial backing from Trump's World Liberty Finance and was appointed a project advisor. However, their relationship recently soured when World Liberty Financial blacklisted Sun's addresses. Despite the coin's market cap being down significantly from its all-time high, it remains symbolic of the crypto controversies involving the current administration and Trump's sons, Eric and Donald Trump Jr., who are reportedly cashing in on crypto connections. This legal showdown is a major development, but we've got one more crucial update to bring you. Get ready for our lightning round recap and the full FlickPop sign-off. Don't go anywhere. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Chloe Trump looking just like her mom, Vanessa. We uncovered the alleged war on public health involving Big Pharma and RFK Jr. We fact-checked the claims about Trump and RFK Jr. hiding alcohol cancer links. And Donald Trump is suing the New York Times for $15 billion over his Memecoin. What a packed show. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to FlickPop for more breaking news and exclusive insights, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new videos. Got a hot take? Drop it in the comments below. And for more from us, follow us on all our social media channels. Thanks for watching, FlickPop fans. We'll see you in the next one.